Good day to all of you. Welcome to my channel. As teachers, we know that assessment is one of the most important, powerful, and unavoidable tool in teaching learning process. Through this video, I'm going to make my fellow mates familiar with one of the most effective and very easy to use assessment technique, which is nothing but Google Forms. You can use Google Forms to conduct test which includes different varieties of questions, multiple choice questions, label the diagrams, derivations, paragraph writing, numerical problems, or even match the following question. There are different types of questions which you can use in Google Forms. And one another important advantage is you will be able to do the correction and we can send the answer scripts back to the children. Children will be able to see their individual answers and they can even see what are the missing points and from the expected answer. So first I'll show you how to create an exam question paper by using Google Form. For that, first you have to open your browser and take google.com. Make sure that you have already logged in with your Gmail ID. I have already logged in with my Gmail ID. Next to the Gmail ID icon, you can see 9 dots. Okay, that is a link to the Google Apps. When you click on this, you'll be able to see all the apps which is related to Google. I'm going to take Google Drive, this triangle symbol. Click on this Google Drive and you will be redirected to your own Google Drive, which is linked to the Gmail ID which you are using now. Click on this plus symbol new and click on new Google Forms. A new Google form will be opened in your Google Drive. Click on the blank form. You can give name to the form. I'm going to give the name, a sample name as SA1 Physics Class 12. Here you can give a description. It could be maximum mark or as per your requirement. I'm going to give maximum mark as 15 and duration of the test is 1 hour. Okay, and we have to make some settings in this question paper. For that, we can go directly to the settings icon, which you can see on the top right corner. Click on the settings. First will be the general settings. Always add this collect email address because once the children write the answer and submit it, we will be able to directly mail their answer paper. We don't have to type their email IDs later. So collect email ID, put a tick mark on that. Limit to one response because each child will be able to write the test only once. Then presentation. In this, you can give a confirmation message once they submit the answer paper. You can give a confirmation message here because the children will be very sure that whether their submission is correct or not, that once they have completed the answer paper writing and submission, they will be receiving a message on the screen that you have successfully submitted your answer script. You can type in any message which you would like to convey to the students after they submit. Okay, and then click on this quizzes. Enable this, make this as a quiz so that you will be able to give mark and points for each question. So that has to be enabled. And here you have to click on later after manual review because immediately after each submission, we will not be able to do the correction of the written answers. MCQs, match the followings, all those types of questions will be automatically corrected, but the other type of answers has to be manually corrected. So click on later after manual review. And here you click save. So that the first question the children will be receiving to enter their email ID. Now, next question onwards, it's up to our wish. First, I'm going to give the question as enter your class, roll number, and name. and I would like to give them an idea how they are expected to give the answer for this. So I can add a description here. Okay, description is going to be example. They have to write class 12A, roll number 2, and name is Sohan. This is the sample which they are expected to write. And they'll be able to write the answer here and enable this required field. Enable this required field means without entering these details, they will not be able to submit the form. Okay, so this has to be made and enabled. And one thing, for each question, it is better that we enable the required field, because sometimes the child might be knowing the answer, in a hurry they might forget to write the answer. So at that time, without giving the answer for a question, they will not be able to submit. So they'll be redirected to the question paper itself so that they can complete the answer. So for each question, it is better that we enable the require field. Now I'm going to start entering my questions. There are different types of questions you can give. As you can see here, short answer, paragraph, multi-choice, checkbox, there are many types. Okay, I'm going to first show you how can you enter a multiple choice question. I have already kept one question ready with me. I'm just copying and pasting it. If you have the question ready in your Word file, you can copy and paste it. Okay, magnification is 1 point plus 1.5. The images, what are the options you are going to give? You can add all the options here. For the multiple choice questions, it is better that you give the answer key so that after the child write the answer, this correction will be done automatically. So I'm going to give the answer key here. The child will not be able to see, but once they finish writing and submitting the form, this part of the question will be corrected automatically. And how much points you would like to give for this correct answer? It's 1 mark question. I'm done with this question, and I'm going to make this required field enabled so that the child has to attempt this question. Next one. See, sometimes even the multiple choice questions, you might not be able to type the question as it is, because some multiple choice questions might have diagrams and all. So you can attach the question as an image. Here you can see an image symbol. Click on this, and you should be having the images and all ready with you. I have kept some questions ready with me. I'm going to attach this question. It is saved. It is already saved in my computer. So I just have to select that particular question. Okay, and you will be able to see the preview. This is how the question will be appearing for the students. And the option for these also, I'm going to type it here, add options. And since this is again a multiple choice question, I'm going to provide the answer key so that my correction will be done automatically. Mark for the correct answer will be 1. Done. Enable the required field. Next question. I would like to give another type of question. Suppose it's a paragraph writing. Paragraph writing means the children will be able to type their answers. Some questions are like that, no? That the children will be able to type their answer as a text. See, I have given write the properties of image formed by plane mirror. It's a sample question, okay? And here I'm not going to give any answer key, because this answer, I would like to read the individual responses, and based on that, I would like to give the mark, because each one's point of view might be different. That is why I'm not going to give any answer key here, but I'll just award the mark. If it is a correct answer, children should know that this question carries how much mark. For that, I'm giving 2 points here. Done. Enable required plus simple. And sometimes the question can be typed, but the answer will be, for the children, it might be difficult for them to type the answers, especially physics, maths, questions and all. They might have to draw the diagram, do the derivations, in which some alphabets they will not be able to type properly. So the question is going to be in the type format, but answer they can write in a paper and attach as a file. So that I have to make the answer type as file upload. and then you have to click continue here. Okay, file upload means they can write the answer in a paper and click the photo and then attach it as a file. So I can give a description here, because once the child see the question, they should know what is to be done. So I'm going to write here, write the answer in a paper and attach it as image or PDF. Sometimes the child might be, if the child is having a scanner in their mobile, they can scan it as a PDF file and attach it as a single file. And allow specific file types means you have to click on PDF and image. Maximum number of files, let's just give it as 5, because sometimes if they are clicking the photos, the answer might not be fitting into one single sheet. They might have to upload 2 or 3 sheets. So let us give the maximum number of files that they can attach to this question is 5. File size also you can specify. There are different specification given. You can give, select as much as is the requirement of the maximum size of the file. Answer key, again, I'm not going to give here, but I would like to show them that this answer, this question carries 5 mark. Done. Okay. I'm going to make this also as a required field, because unless they attach the file, they will not be able to submit it. Okay. Again, sometimes even the question, teachers will be finding it difficult to type the question also. So it is again going to be a file upload question. And the question is also a file upload. You can click on the image and you should be having the question ready with you, saved in your computer. I am going to give this question. Okay, question will be a handwritten. You can write the question very much with a pen and click a photo and save it in your computer. I have saved one question of this format, and the child can write the answer in a paper and attach it. Okay, this also I'm going to give the maximum number of files as 5. If the child is writing in 2 or 3 sheets, they can attach all the 2 or 3 sheets. Description, again, I would like to inform the students that they don't have to worry in typing. They can just write in paper and attach the image or PDF. So while reading the question itself, they will know that what can they do about it. Okay, here again, answer key I'm not going to give, but this question carries 4 mark, just for instance. Done. I have enabled the required field, and one more sample I'll show you. That is how to set up a multiple choice question, especially in science, social studies and all. We may have to give questions of that format also. For that, you have to select this part, multi-choice grid. Okay, multi-choice grid means you can enter different rows and columns. I'm going to give a question. You can type in any question. Okay, I'm just showing some sample questions. My answers also might not be correct. I'm just showing you a sample. How can you set up the question, and how can you give the answer key so that match the following question also will be corrected automatically. First, you can give the left hand side, and then on the column, you can give the options there as I'm just showing an example. Okay, with 4 match the following questions. Okay, and here match the following means it has to be a unique answer, right? So answer key you can set up here so that you don't have to waste your time in correcting it manually. It will be done automatically. I'm just going to give the give my correct options, but I'm not so sure about the correct answer for this. I'm just showing you an example. Okay, for each correct answer, the child will be getting half mark. You can write here 0.5 mark. For each of the correct answer, they will be getting 0.5, means total mark of this will be 2. Done. This also I'm going to make it as a required field. Okay, now my question paper is done with some sample questions. Okay, after which I have to send the questions to my children. Before that, I would like to see how these questions will be appearing to the students. Means you can click on this preview. This I symbol is here, right? You can click on this preview symbol so that you'll see how this question paper will be appearing to the students. Is everything there? You can see that. Okay. Now our question paper generation is successful, after which you have to send to the students. You can send either via email or through mobile app or through the WhatsApp group, anywhere. Email ID means if it is 40, if it is a class of 40 students, you have to type in all the 40 email IDs. So instead, what I prefer is click on this link symbol. Okay, you will be able to see a link. Click on this, shorten the URL, and you will be getting a small URL. You can press Ctrl C to copy, or here there is one option to copy this. Okay. After copying, either you can send through the mobile app. The link of the question paper can be sent through the school mobile app we are using, right? Otherwise, you can send to the class group, class WhatsApp group. I'm just showing an example. If the child is receiving this, okay, what they have to do after receiving the question paper. Suppose I am the child, I have to click on this. Okay, the child will be able to see the question paper this way. If I am the student, I will show you how I'll be answering this. First, I have to enter my email address so that after I submit the paper, the evaluated answer paper I'll be receiving in this particular email ID. Now, class is 12A, my roll number is 10, and if my name is Amina, I can write it here. I have to choose the answers, and here I can type in the answer, write the properties of image formed. Okay, this is a typing answer. Another one, I will not be able to type the answer, but I can attach the file. So the child has to write it in a paper and click the photo and save it in the system. This test can be done through the mobile also. Okay, it is not necessary to be used in laptop or the desktop. They can write and attempt the question paper through mobile also. So after writing, click the photo and then click on add file. Select a file from your device, and I'm going to save my answer, upload. Suppose my answer is not, fitting into one paper, I can add more files. Click on add more files, select, click on the second sheet of my answer and upload. Done. I'm done with giving the answer as two different images. Okay. And then when I'm seeing the next question, that also I can write in a paper and attach the image or PDF. So I'm going to attach my answer from my saved. This is my file upload. Here I have to select the correct answers, right? I'm going to select my answers here. And after that, press on submit. Okay, I'm receiving the message that my teacher has already set that you have successfully submitted your answer script. All the best, which means I can be very sure that, okay, my answer script submission is done. This is what the child has to do. And after this submission is being done, let us come back to the teacher side. You can see here, you have already received one response. One response you have received, and you have to click on the individual responses. Okay. You can see here, I have already typed in my email ID. This is the email ID of the child. For whichever answers we have given the uh, evaluation point, those answers are being corrected automatically. We don't have to do anything. But here, I have to read the answer. And if something is missing, I can reduce the mark. Suppose here I would like to give 1.5 mark or even 1 mark only because the child has missed some point. I can write here the individual feedback. Two more properties should be mentioned. So the child get to know, okay, to get the full score, I have to mention two more. That is same point laterally inverted. Anything. You can give the hint or you can even mention, just mention that two more properties should be mentioned. And I'm going to save. So when the child is receiving the corrected answer paper, they will know why they have lost mark there, why they have what has been missing in the answer. Okay, this is how you can give the mark and the correction. Now in the attachment also you can correct. You can open the attachment file, attachment answer. In that also you can write comment if any step is missing, any spelling error is there for English teachers, or if for math teachers, if any step is missing, the final answer is wrong, means you just have to click here, one underline will come and you can write a comment, wrong step. If the step is wrong, means the child will know that it is a wrong step. After writing this, click on this three dots and write link to this comment. Control C means copy this link. Okay. I would like to give one more comment for this, means you can click here. Suppose this is a spelling error. I'm going to write spelling error. This is my correction comment. The child will be able to see link to this document. Okay. Done. Close it. And here I can put the mark. The child, because of these errors, the child is getting 4 mark for this. And again, the further next question can be opened, the attachment can be opened. You can see the answer and write your comment if anything is to be corrected. Otherwise, you can write good comments also. Very good, the answer is correct. Here I'm going to write the child has to use quadratic equation method to be used. Okay, so I'm writing the comment that way. Click on the three dots, link this comment, and Control C. Done. After which I have to give this link here, add individual feedback. That link which we copied, that has to be pasted here. Save. And the mark I'm going to give is just 1 mark for this. And here you can click on save. Okay, so all these marks are saved and you will be able to see how much the child has, how much mark the child has received. Here you can see 10 of 17. That is, it's a 17 mark paper. The child has secured 10 mark. Okay, and here you can click on this release score. Okay, you can send the response to all the respondents or only to the specific child. I would like to give only to the specific child. Send email and release. Once you have released the answer, the child will be able to open this in their email. I mean, in their Gmail, the specified Gmail ID. They can open and an instant email will be received in the given mail ID. They will be able to see how much score they have got. And when they click on this view, they can see what are the marks they have got, which is the correct answer. Here, the child have got 1 mark out of 2. and they came to know, okay, two more properties should be mentioned. The teacher has written a feedback, right? Here again, the teacher has written a feedback. Individual feedback means they have to click on this link to see what is missing. Okay, so they will be redirecting to their own answer. Okay, here the child will be able to see the teacher has written a comment, quadratic equation method should be used. Understood? So for each one, whether it is a uh, written answer or an attachment, you will be able to do the proper correction. We teachers will be able to give guidance to the students that what is missing from the expected answer. Hope this is very clear to all of you, and all of you have understood how to conduct online subjective exam by using Google Forms. For any further queries, please do comment or contact me. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead to all of you.